crazier? We're back with another installment. Rice Talk, the show, radio,
Let's do it.
wavelengths, volumes, biggest, numbers.
Let's do it.
What's good?
Monetization.
What's good, man? If you ain't hit that like button already, go ahead, like it up, subscribe it up.
Let's do
And
it.
if you like it even more, comment.
Let's do it.
Ain't that crazy how that worked? 1, 2, 3. Just like how we hopped into this.
Okay.
But you don't want to hop into a relationship too quick, do you? What's the quickest you ever hopped into a relationship?
Nah, I'm ready for it. Nah. The quickest? I never have.
Heard. So we just lying. So
Being honest, to be honest, I really haven't.
The quickest I ever hopped into a relationship was probably like a day.
Oh, you was ready for love.
Maybe listen. Nah.
You was trying to get that love back for real.
Like that romanticism just really burned so deeply in my heart.
Tight. How'd that work out?
I mean, it's like a hot and spicy. You know, you bought it.
Tried it out.
No, I mean, you know how it was gonna hit. It's gone now though, but
tight.
Like a hot and spicy, like a Coke. You get the Coke, you drink the Coke.
You put any extra condiments with that?
No, I mean, I actually not too much on the burgers. Well, I don't really like to overwhoop on burgers. You know that. I mean, you like to put. I know you like to overwhoop on the chili cheese, sauerkraut, onions, pickles, like that.
But no, I don't eat none of that.
Lettuce, jalapenos, like.
My breath be hot.
Not like because you told me how you like your hash browns. So I'm like from a Waffle House. So I'm already knowing
that's the standard though at Waffle House. You gotta get them like that. You gotta get everything but the chili, and then there's something else I don't get.
Right, them fat ass pieces of ham on there, like
them chunks be hitting.
Oh my god! When I hear niggas say chunks, I be like, oh my god!
Yeah, bro,
you can go covered pepper. I can hear everything, bro.
Someone said, "Can y'all send me something out for free?"
Oh, that's right. Oh, ain't nothing like
you know who that is? Baby Durham.
Oh, word.
I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, shout out Durham.
Shout out Baby Durham. Man.
Shout out Baby Durham. It's all love here. How do you feel? Let's talk about the reality of like a relationship, because like right now we talking about like just the nuances of just dating and like.
I gotta get into it because they've been slandering me at work.
That love it. Nah, chill. How do you feel? Like we all got types, right? Like you all, as you grow up in life, you develop this idea and these thoughts of what your ideal person that you would date or be with, romantically involved with. How does that usually work out? You know,
you ain't never gonna you're never gonna get the full preference you want. Most of the time you gotta take what you can get, and I'm not saying you asking for too much, but like as a human being, you're not gonna be somebody across every single thing off the list that you looking for in somebody. Like it's impossible. Now you might find somebody that comes close to it, but every single one, it's rare.
I feel like the closest I come to it, the worse the result was.
Now, there's nothing wrong with. You can work with that though. You can. But not saying you got to teach them, but like, you can get them to get to whatever that trait you looking for that they're lacking might be. You can work with that. It can develop over time. It's a process.
You can turn like a 1B to a 1A, but you can't turn like a walk on to a 5-star.
Yeah.
But you can put them in the mix. It's like
you can't turn a Crown Vic to a Lambo type.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can clean it up, put some good wheels on it, AC running, you know what I'm saying? Fill it up with gas.
Window tint.
It's clean. It ride good to get you where you need to go. So it's just like, I mean,
yeah.
But at the same time, you know, a Lambo is a Lambo is a Lambo. Like when you crank it up, it's a Lambo. Like you don't have to try to be a Lambo. It's a Lambo.
Yeah.
Versus like, you know, the others that you want to be that, it's kind of like, yeah, but we all know it's not. Kind of like, you know, in Phantoms, you know, remember that the Christ 300 and Phantoms, and it was like, that's kind of really why Christ 300 came out the gate selling so many, because
everybody wanted one.
Because it looked like a Phantom. It looked like a Phantom until a Phantom pull up.
It looked more like a Phantom or more like a Rolls Royce?
It looked more like these newer Rolls Royces.
Yeah, the newer. Yeah, you're right. The newer model.
They kind of like let that whole thing die down, then they brought it right back. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, yeah.
But like Maybach, Maybach music.
Maybach music.
Nah, but for real, I feel like my type versus reality. I mean, yeah, that's facts. I definitely agree with you on that. Like, I actually agree with you on that. Because usually those lead to like a slower burn in a relationship. Like, things don't go too fast. Things kind of click.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when was the last time something really just clicked for you and you just was like, I feel good about it?
Hardly ever.
But do you think it was like due more on like because some relationships, I'm not gonna lie, like some relationships, you just got in them at a bad time in your life, and it's just like it may have been a good person or a good circumstance, but it's just maybe you or they weren't ready, or both of y'all just weren't ready. But you can still say you had good experiences. It's just the timing. Versus like, would you say the last time you had like a really good experience in a relationship, like, was it because you carried? Like, do you think relationships do well because you carry, or do you think they do well because you just pick the right partner?
Nah, most of the time the woman really carry.
So you carry physically,
No, nah.
or like
I'm just saying she carried all of it, but like, and hold on, let me back up because not all women really carry, but like, if you got a good woman, she gonna help you elevate. She gonna elevate with you. She's gonna help you grow,
hold you accountable,
help you grow as a person, just in life. She learning from you like you learning from her. All that goes hand in hand. But
what also goes hand in hand is shared goals. How important are shared goals? Like, or how important are like the alignment of it? Does it matter to you? Like, or is it like if there's not necessarily a line, but like,
I think it matters. Yeah, it matters to me. Y'all feeding off each other and y'all getting, the ceiling is the sky. What's it saying?
sky's the limit.
Yeah, sky's the limit.
Man, you invented it. You invented it.
Chill out.
No,
nah, but y'all going at the same pace, same time. That's a good relationship right there. If y'all doing that successfully.
Well, mostly because
and y'all are both happy, and y'all seeing each other's success just unfold right in front of you.
Yeah, it kind of just
in real time.
In real time, wouldn't that be nice?
No cap, tight.
But I'm not gonna go too far on that, because I will say, like, it is, you have to be the light sometimes. Like, sometimes you can't wait for the change. Sometimes you got to be the change. But also, like I said, a 4th round draft pick can do really good at the combine, but they're not going to like move their stock up too crazy. So like, just because like you can make a change yourself in a relationship doesn't mean that the other person is going to make that change that they need for it to go through.
Right.
So in your history, do you feel like you have a tendency to like just let them carry and you just slowly pull away, or you feel like you just give them what you receive?
Nah, I try to compliment that energy,
like a pick and roll, pick and pop.
Yeah, like CP3 to Blake Griffin back in the day.
Nah, not
That's
like
too
that.
much.
Nah, you ODing like that. If you like that, you tough. I mean,
yeah.
Hey, if they catch that reference,
you go Trey Young to Clint Capella.
Oh, it's smooth. Okay. Oh, okay. You downplayed the fuck. Hey, you went CP Blake. I'm like,
yeah,
damn.
You really hitting.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, bro, if they caught that reference, bro, they'd be like, hey, nah, hey, but one of the episodes we were talking about like the dynamics of like swiping, like the online dating, like frenzy trend, like just the culture of it now. That's just the medium of dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like through the years the algorithm has changed? Like, how your social media algorithms have changed. How do you think those algorithms have changed in your experience or as a user? not more so like as just an outsider. Because, you know, like some games are more pay for play than they used to be. So they kind of incentivize more things. Like in the lobbies are like, it's just certain thing. And I noticed that, like dating apps have a trend of like pushing certain things like booze.
Yeah, you can group. Yeah, you can do all that. They give you all them perks to keep you on that app. That's what these apps are made for. They're gonna definitely offer you some promos. Now you can preference stuff by like what you like. You're a creative person, you can do that.
You can lie about that.
You like outdoor. Yeah, people
ain't that crazy though?
People do be lying.
That's the only thing about online dating. Cause you know, when you like play a game and you make a profile and you just make it like your name is just like Stoner Man 65, 6969, like some bullshit. That's a fake thing. But I feel like online dating, you should be real. Like you should be transparent, right? But for somebody to be like, oh, I'm artsy, creative, and outgoing, but you're a homebody.
Oh God.
Which is okay.
No correlation.
But it's kind of like
that's the scary part about them.
Yeah.
For real, at the end of the day, you really don't know who you're talking to.
It's like Facebook Marketplace. Would you say online dating is just Facebook Marketplace?
Nah, pretty much. That's accurate.
Because you can make the negotiations, but when you get there, it's who knows?
Yesterday's price is not today's.
100%. Hell, an hour ago it changed.
No kidding.
Speaking of meeting in real life and that, like, you know, the wake up call it can be, or just the change up. What's like, how much stake do you feel like you put in it nowadays? Like when you go from talking to like meeting somebody in real life, like do you kind of just go into it expecting nothing?
Yeah, because I mean, when you get disappointed so many times, like you just have to expect the expected. You gotta already not saying you gotta be negative about it, but like shoot, that's just the world we live in today. Like people gonna let you down, fool. Like,
yeah.
You can damn near.
Hey, go there, fool. Go there.
You want me to go there? It's too hilarious. You can damn near already expect how something's gonna play out, fool. Like, that's just you can read, but reading people is so easy these days in 2025. You can just read someone all the way out. Like you see straight through them, bro. Yeah. Like for real. Yeah. We really got superpowers in 2025. We can see through people.
Well, I think intuition has always been like an actual superpower or something like that, you know? It's not like, you know, objective based. So you can't necessarily say, oh, like it's right. But, you know, I feel like you got that sense for a reason. Cause you be knowing shit. I be knowing shit.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, for sure. I'm with you on that. We locked in.
I'm with you when you're right.
Do you agree that there's someone out there, that there's someone perfect out there for everyone? And there is no right or wrong answer?
No. I think majority of people settle. The logic don't make sense, but it does.
You know, I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Oh.
I'm feeling like, let's say that's true.
Think about circumstances, though. You got to add the circumstances in. What if you have a kid with this person? Or, not saying you got to stay with them because you got a kid together, but like most people try to work that out.
Mm-hmm. You be trying to work that shit out, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that just goes with what I believe in. Like, if I have a kid with somebody, I'm trying to work this out. Like, I don't believe in having that split. Unless it just absolutely does not work and we can have a split custody. But see, I ain't grow up in a two-parent household, so like I'm not trying to live like that. I'm trying to do it the right way.
Cause you want that
love back.
Nah, for real. Hey, what's your favorite type of milkshake though? Like
strawberry cheesecake from Cookout.
I'm not doing this shit again. Yeah, cause you know a relationship is all about building it through communication, trust, and respect. not about lies. We're going to take a small break.
After a brief intermission. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, facts. I feel that. I mean, that shit was pretty decent. We're going to work on it, though. What's your thoughts on the trade deadline? You know, NBA 2025.
I saw De'Aaron Fox was on the block today, this morning. I think him and Jimmy Butler are the two players to watch. Jimmy Butler and Wipa.
I heard Jimmy staying.
Not.
I heard they were going to reconcile in the summer.
He's not staying.
For a max.
He's not staying.
Is he eligible for a max?
I don't know. How does that work now? Because they be changing like every year. You have to make first or second. Oh, first team, basically.
You got to be eligible, too. So it's like, damn near.
He's at that age now. He ain't getting no max no more.
Yeah. And I think that was the...
You're a two-way player the rest of your career, bro. I ain't taking nothing away from him. He be hooping.
Yeah. Respectfully, fool. Yeah.
He got that dog. He got that dog.
Clean it up.
Got that dog in him.
Yeah.
Where I would like to see him, though?
Yeah. Or what do you think would be his best move right now? How old, 30s?
Back to Minnesota. Swap Julius Randle for him. That Julius Randle experiment is not working in Minnesota, fool. It's not.
You know it's crazy. I would love
him and DiVincenzo should not be there.
Hot take. You know where I would love to see Julius Randle go?
LA.
Back to LA.
What?
I just love
after him, didn't they?
Yeah.
Him and BI. And Kuzma. BI and him were on the same team.
I feel like
they were young.
He wouldn't be bad in LA just because it sounds crazy, but I feel like that would be more of his speed. Because hell, he probably used to. Like, in LA would just be like, oh, he's back. And they just would leave. They wouldn't even really flame his ass. Like real shit. Like, you know how like they just not leaving AD alone about his like durability. That's how they'll be with Julius Randle. They'll be happy to have him. They'll just be like,
bro
cool.
Got hurt tonight and didn't come back.
Cool. I mean, look.
So fragile.
He was who he I mean.
Bro went 40 for 42 and 20 something yesterday and he got hurt. Oh my Lord. Can't make this up.
We know who he is. I mean, you know, he
know what you get with AD.
Yeah, 100%. Like, but it's just tough as a coach or as a franchise knowing you can do it, but it's like you gotta touch and go, you know, with them as far as like playing because you don't want to over. But it's been like that. They knew what getting him from New Orleans. They knew that. But it's also like, hey, we don't get a lot of 7-footers that play at this level.
I think Jimmy ends up in
LA,
Phoenix though. Nah, he gonna go to Phoenix. That's where he wants to go.
Where's Bill going though?
Miami. They swapping them two out.
Do they want Bill?
They ain't got no choice.
Because I've heard they don't want Bill. Oh well, it just makes sense for the cap, huh?
Take the hit for the rest of the year.
What if
salary cap goes up every year, like a crazy amount, anyways?
You don't think that they might want to go into rebuild mode and just keep D-Book?
That boys need to send Book
and just tell KD and
Book to New Orleans.
Oh no, I don't think they let D-Book go nowhere because he's a homer, or not a homer, but like okay, from like a franchise, you would rather let KD go to like into the sunset wherever he want to go.
He's just here to hoop for the rest of his career. He don't care.
And you want to like let Bill like even out the books, whatever. Like just even if you can just get just even it out, get something for him, and then because it's obvious it's just not working. But it's okay. It's not working. It's not.
Think about all these teams in the last 4 or 5 years. They try to build these teams. They ain't got the Clippers team. That's done.
Crazy take. I want to know why
they're done.
Oh yeah, Cook. Their Cook first started. They don't have the culture though. Culture's real big. Do you think culture's big? Like, because in winning,
if the Bucks had one more star, they would be knocking on the window.
I think they lost that kind of like after like
they went and got Dame.
Yeah.
I want to know what they would have did in the playoffs though. Giannis was hurt, so
then with Dame, it felt like
they need to chop Middleton and get somebody.
But that's tough though because
it's always hurt. Middleton always hurt, fool.
I think Jim. It's just he costs so much. It's just not many places for him to go, and then not many people want him because he's a hard charger too.
He's hard headed.
Because it's like not everybody wants a guy in their locker room that's like
he gonna tell you exactly how he feel. He don't care. He'll take it there.
But I mean, leader.
I like it. If you like it, I love it. I like players like that though.
Yeah,
they keep it real with you.
It's just some people,
and they make you better.
Yeah, you right.
Builds character.
Hey,
how we talking
for real? Be out of Miami.
Thanks. But yeah, I think Phoenix or Minnesota.
Who do you think is like the most skilled player?
Wiper, De'Aaron Fox. I don't know. I really don't know where Fox. Someone said the Spurs. I've seen a lot of people say the Spurs today.
I think the Spurs are going to hold until they get like another. Because look at it like this. They got Wemby.
That'd be smooth if they had a scoring guard to match with him. No.
The next move they make has to be like
he ain't dropping no 20 points a game, fool.
No. Nah.
He'll give you 20. He ain't giving you no 26. He'll give you 10 though.
For respect out of CP, I'm just not
facilitating.
I'm not bringing him up in this episode.
I'm matching Wemby with a scoring guard that can go get a bucket.
You gotta think. You gotta match Wemby up with somebody that's not gonna miss. Not like performance wise, not shots. I'm saying you need to line it up with whoever this is. They're gonna like translate. Because if not, it's gonna kill some years or it's gonna kill some time off his career.
Yeah.
So like, if you're gonna bring in a star or a guard that's already like a vet, I hope they can, mesh with him. Or if you're gonna bring in like a young, like a high first round, I hope that they can develop fast enough to play with him. Because with that type of potential and talent, you don't want to get somebody that's just not good enough, and then you done wasted like a season or two. And we don't know how long he's gonna be able to play, like realistically. And I'm not saying he ain't gonna play like 10, 15, but like you never know. Somebody at that frame is like you don't take seasons for granted. You win now pretty much every year you got him. As far as like you capitalizing off of that, I think De'Aaron with like some pieces would be cool, but I think Pop would rather.
Dang, you was gonna ask me something now. I forgot.
Oh yeah, who is the most skilled guy you think going into the trade deadline that like a team would want to trade for?
Most skilled? That a player that's for sure on the block.
Shout out Chris Stapps.
Not Porzingis.
He is that guy. Well, he cool.
A player that's on the block. Probably Fox.
Value wise, because I mean,
but I've only really heard him and Jimmy, and then Julius Randle. That's really it.
It's not really a big year for trades.
The GM gonna make some shake for them Lakers though.
Well,
they got a little sneak attack in there.
The money's a little tight too.
Yeah, they ain't working with much.
Well, they signed a lot of deals, a lot of their bigger deals last year, the year before that, and like the year before that. So they're kind of.
I got like a couple multi-year contracts for the low.
Yeah, 100%.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like what the Lakers squad they got right now.
The Lakers always have a pay-as-you-go squad.
I like Knet. I like Christie. I never really kept up with Max Christie until this year, but bro, low key, he has his moments.
No, they not last.
Roy Hachimura, we drafted him. He has his moments. It just come down to AD being a healthy fool. Down the stretch right now in the back half of the year, you gotta have him healthy if you're gonna make a run.
I've heard that.
I never count out LeBron though. Fool. Yeah. It don't matter what team LeBron's playing with or who he has, bro. I just can't count him out.
People are gonna take for granted that you can pretty much pencil him in for like 25, 5 and 5.
The playoffs come, boy. LeBron just.
But he's just so consistent, and he approaches the game with so much meticulous like energy. You kind of know what you're gonna get. It's just I know it makes him. I hate seeing him like look exhausted because I know he's probably just like, man, like I'm doing this, but it's just like I wish I really just had a little more help because it sucks being like truly that great that you produce so much that nobody can really, come close to you because AD is good, but if you never see him in a big enough sample size to be like, dang, I really want because you really want AD to be an MVP or like a top 3 player. He's always really in conversation for like a top 10 player each year, but it come down to games played sometimes, like a Joel Embiid type of thing. It's like, are you dominant when you're on the floor? Yes, but like I'm not gonna lie, it's 82 games in a season, and from a fan experience, I really. For the people that say like, oh, it's not about this, like, nah, like for real. For the people that watch all 82, I gotta have respect for them because if these dudes are not on the court for most of that, I'm gonna give it to the dude that was. Like if Buddy Barnes be out there. Well, he younger, but like versus an Embiid or AD, it's like I see more Barnes. Like I see more games played. Like Embiid, hell, he's great, but hell, he get my
That boy be sitting so many games, bro. You just don't know when to put your dollars on Embiid, boy.
You really can't.
When he play though, he gonna hit that line, but damn, boy, he missed so many games.
And it's like he might bump his finger. He might go to the locker room
Him
for
and
a quarter.
AD gotta be studied, boy, for that fragileness.
It's tough though because
them some big dudes though. They packing some height.
But imagine being a GM though,
playing all the minutes, 30+ minutes a game. Mm-hmm. That don't wear and tear your body. I feel it though.
What's 80? He I don't think he's 30 yet, right? Or is he 32?
No, he definitely 30. Oh, yeah. But he was at Kentucky in like 2011. Yeah, 2012.
I'm fucking
2011 stretch. It was like 2013.
So was he like 30?
2013. Nah, he been in the league longer than 2013.
Yeah, because he was out already.
It was like 2011.
Oh, so was he like 32, 33?
Nah, yeah. I want to say 32. I want to say he probably 32.
He's not 35.
No, I don't think
how long how many more seasons you think? How many seasons do you think AD has in his prime, semi-prime? What we have now?
3.
If you're a GM, what do you? Or if you're Lakers GM, like what are you doing in year 3?
If Bron's staying, I'm keeping him.
I understand.
But people say you don't see Bron playing 3 more years, but you just don't know where Bron.
What year
at this rate? Shit, it's 21, ain't it? 22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah. Call it off. Yeah, and this ain't even no Tom Brady. We're gonna run it back each year.
Season, I think it's 21.
He really might do 40. Not 45. He might do 25.
That would be crazy.
Well, because
he can do it though.
He can pay. Well, because he ain't even been a role player yet. Because he could do like 8 years role.
Exactly. That's the scary part about it. He ain't ever came off the bench yet.
That's why he's so humble. Because he know people like shitting on him now about
you usually hit that role player off the bench in about, for some players, year 15?
I ain't gonna lie.
14.
His career length in a vacuum is crazy. Because some people go to the bench in like year 9, 10.
Yeah.
Because the average NBA career, is 5-6 years?
Bron different, fool.
So for him to be in year 21 and he's still a starter on a contending team. Hell, any team he's on is contending just because, out of respect, bro. If LeBron's on a team, like, make an effort. Make an effort. But going into the free agency this year, I think the team that really has a lot to gain are the Hawks.
I like watching them play, fool.
How do you feel about LaMelo not being a starter in the All-Star game?
LaMelo?
Mm-hmm.
He was a reserve, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he is now. Yeah.
Who's the starting guards?
I think it's Trey and
Trae Young. No. Hell no.
Dame and
But we're about to pull it out. Pull it up. I love it. Pause. That up.
I knew it was Donovan Mitchell.
No, not D. Mitch.
Brunson and Mitchell.
All right, we'll go through the list and give thoughts.
And we can close. I gotta show you this merch.
All right, start with the guards.
You
got it up. Okay, bet.
Let's finish by 40. Forgot I gotta open. I took a nap earlier. I'm smooth.
Me too. Before the game, short one.
Yeah. It did. It did need to be.
It pissed me off. Okay.
Loki. Okay. Who do you think?
KD got 15 All-Star selection. Holy shit!
Who do you think deserves to be a starter in the All-Star game this year? That isn't, or who do you think got snubbed? You think LaMelo got snubbed because he basically had like
Nah, Melo was the biggest snub,
uh,
to be honest. And I ain't just going off the hype of everybody. Everybody kept saying it when the rosters, or when the voting came out, and official roster starters came out, and the reserves. I would put. See, it's tough. Donovan Mitchell's team's winning. Charlotte's not. So that's the downfall about like even with like the Pro Bowl for the NFL. Like that's where sometimes it sucks.
but
Or the
some
MVP, or like stuff like that. Like they discredit, they overlook people because if you want to be honest, the MVP of the NFL was really Joe Burrow. If you don't be honest, because he went crazy this year, but they team sucked. I think Melo should have. I think Melo should have been a starter over Donovan Mitchell.
well, some say like for All-Star games they try to throw out team performance because they feel like it's more of a fan vote / like entertainment vote.
Melo's more entertaining to watch than Donovan Mitchell.
And I get it from that perspective, but I guess it's like it's hard for people to ignore winning too. Like it's because even though you're LaMelo, if somebody is close to you or as good and they have more wins, I mean logically they should take the
I'm
other.
gonna have to get used to not overlooking that and just realize, take that at face value and realize that's what it is. Like if your team's not winning, you probably not gonna. I mean, the Knicks they're not for real winning.
Yeah.
But Brunson be hooping, fool.
But 8 wins though.
Brunson be hooping.
I'm cool on Brunson.
I like watching Brunson, fool. He be hooping.
He cool.
Who else we got on here for the East, man? Tatum, Giannis, Towns. Man, Towns came to the Big Apple and turned up, boy. He is having a year.
You know, low-key, no hate.
He's having a year.
No hate, because I'm not hating.
It's about to be hate coming out of his mouth.
You know, I really didn't care for him in Minnesota, but I feel like in New York, he looks more comfortable.
He does. And he looks like he's having fun with playing the game.
I feel like in Minnesota, correct me wrong,
I thought he was miserable.
Jimmy looked more happy.
And
but he looked
Jimmy stayed on him, fool.
I can tell.
But it ain't like it went away forever because Ant stayed on him too.
Yeah.
But Ant was like more playful, like when he get on you. Jimmy was dead serious, fool.
But Cat also gives a vibe of like he has that motive. It's like not up and down necessarily like he picks and chooses, but it's like you gotta
labeled him soft.
Pick him up a little sometimes.
Early on in his career. Like the label behind Cat was he's soft.
Yeah.
I think he got tired of
and he got older. And you know, as you get old, you get like the older man body, and it's like
he upped his game.
Yeah, like because you know, as you get older, like your game gets a little more efficient too. And as a big, you really don't have to do as much. You know, the younger guys, you can just like your older bigs. Usually, I feel like an older big can dominate a younger big than an older guard can dominate a younger guard. Because you know, older big, you can use more intangibles, more so an older guard. Hell, I mean, if you can't get up and go as you used to, that other guard might stay in front of you the whole time. So like, but I know this Cat, like, you know, that experience, he definitely can use that for another 3-4 years, as far as like in prime, with Brunson and KC.
Hey, that West lineup go crazy. Oh my!
I don't know. That's star-studded. That's Hall of Fame, huh?
Oh, that West lineup is dummy hard.
Shea over AE.
Look, man. SGA hooping this year, but dang, I love watching Anthony Edwards play, bro. But I love watching both of them play, bro. Shai's game is so smooth, fool. His game is like, you really like, people really, if you ain't watching the Thunder play, fool, you need to just watch Shai. Like, just watch the game and watch how smooth Shai is.
Okay.
The buckets he get is just so cool, calm, and collective. But Anthony Edwards and something different, bro.
Yep.
I ain't watch MJ play, but like obviously we see MJ highlights all the time. And it's the closest thing to MJ, in my opinion, and
If
a
you
lot of
building,
people's.
if you starting a new team, who you picking, Shay or
I'm
Ant?
picking Ant.
Okay, I feel it. I feel it.
I'm not taking anything away from Shea, but Ant just got that.
Where you feel like Buddy should go to? Buddy, refresh my memory.
That buddy.
Draft, upcoming draft. Please don't let me forget. Cooper Flag.
Flags.
Yeah. Where would you like to, as a fan, entertainment value? As a fan, where would you like to see him go?
I'm being us. We suck. The Wizards before we've been trashing John Wall and Bradley Beal left.
I don't think the Wizards going. I don't think
We suck, bro.
they're not
We
going to
are
let the Wizards
terrible.
go. They're not going to let the Wizards go.
We wasted the last 2 picks. We got Alex Sarr, trash.
You got to wait. You got to wait.
All right, maybe I'm calling it too quick. We wasted a pick on Johnny Davis from Wisconsin, a guard from Wisconsin. Trash.
We got to wait. We get another season.
Who else we drafted? I like Bud Carrington. We drafted him. I like him. He's straight.
Good little game.
Who else we got? Kubley. Bilal Kubley. We played with Wemby.
Yeah.
He's straight.
He is.
He just needs a little time. I think him and Bud are actually going to be decent players for us. We should have never when we let Beal go, we should have never let. And I want Kuzma and Poole off.
Will they handle the exit of Wall and
Kuzma
Beal?
and Poole got to go. I don't want them on my team as a fan. I'm not gonna lie. I would keep Poole if I had to pick, but Kuzma got to go.
But you know what's crazy though? They probably push them a lot on like advertising because that's all they have.
Denny, Abja. We should have never let him go. If you ask me as a fan, he was our best player. Best all-around player was Denny.
I don't know what's up with the Wizards front office, for example.
We got Corey Kispert off the bench. He'll come get a bucket every time.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I don't think they're gonna pick. I don't think the NBA is going to.
They're the most unserious franchise.
That's what I'm saying.
In the NBA right now.
Cooper Flag's gonna go to Utah.
People say you're funny. They low-key.
No, that's
probably the best situation for him. They already got 2 players that are good. Bro, all they need is another one.
The NBA is not going to let them send him to Washington.
It's going to be miserable. He'll be there. His rookie contract and be gone.
No, this TV did money. No, they need fans. No. They need people to watch these games.
Ain't nobody going. Salt Lake City. Nah, Salt Lake City pretty big.
And you got to think it's like Utah, Portland.
Who's the lottery picks right now?
I mean, damn near Utah.
Wizards, Utah, Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn? Charlotte in there? They ain't won
8 wins.
They ain't won double-digit games yet. No way.
So that's why it's really not even snub for me.
Put the list up real quick. Let's watch it. While we still got a little minute.
You hell.
I gotta see this firsthand on the podcast.
But you want power rankings or standings? No, I'm tripping every says standings. Give me the big one.
Son, there's no way we are for real, fool. We won. Does that say 6 or 8?
6.
Fool, we won 6 games. That's the East.
Oh, yeah. And, the thing is, they made it to where
we really are dead last.
And, y'all ain't going to be guaranteed to get number 1. Y'all just going to be, they're going to hold y'all. They're going to give y'all.
Exactly. For we never do. We never get number 1.
Yeah, the Jazz.
That's the best place for him to go.
He's either going to go Jazz. Ooh, the Spurs, they're not going to fall that low. It's going to be the Jazz.
Hell no. They'll finish the season with 30-some wins.
He's going to either be the Jazz or, they ain't sending them. Hell no.
He's not going to Charlotte.
Nah,
they already got their team. They just need more time.
Because they still got Brandon Miller.
He's hurt. He's out for the year. That's why they're not doing good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna go to Charlotte. Okay,
bro. So we got the Wizards, the bottom of the East, the Nets, Hornets, and the Wizards in dead last. Wizards lost 14 games in a row. Oh my jeez, we suck, bro. We're terrible. And yeah, like you said, fool. Yeah, we need you got to be in a poppin' city, fool. Nobody's gonna. They're not gonna let him go to Washington, fool. There's nothing for him. He's gonna rot there.
And they're also like they wouldn't like. and I say they like we know like he's not gonna go somewhere where he's gonna rot developmentally, or he's not gonna go to a spot where it's just ass. Like our location.
As a fan, I wouldn't even want him to come there and be our poster
fool.
guy.
You know how many YouTube videos they'll make about the downfall of Cooper Flag if he went to white? Oh my gosh, like they be waiting on it. He would be getting like banana peel. He wouldn't even be doing nothing wrong, but it's just like that's just a terrible situation. Like it's just nothing for you. Like, yeah, he's not. If he went, whatever, cool. They really want to like, hey guys, closing out. What do you have for us?
I
ain't even gonna do that. Cooper is going to Utah. He's not going to, because it's either like DC or the field. And they're
kind of thinking, bro, that came out of high school was so good. I'm gonna do him like. You remember Seventh Woods?
Coldest mixtape. Seventh Woods has probably one of the coldest hooping mixtapes of
it's top 5.
Yeah,
ever.
We can name some later, but like
John Wall's is first, then Austin Reeves.
Of a non NBA player, he probably had the best one.
Oh, Seventh Wood. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's up.
Because all those was made to NBA. Ain't that crazy?
John Wall's was different. Fool.
Oh no, I mean, John Wall was like 18 and as a 14-year-old. John Wall was cooking it.
Austin Rivers' joint was cold.
Oh, Austin Rivers was cooking.
He was a bucket.
He was real technical at dribble, so like he wasn't losing that ball. Oh yeah, we can really open up on the next
Quincy AC.
Cool.
His joint was straight.
Cool. Seven Woods though was.
We can debate that another time.
Oh yeah.
We'll be stuck on this forever.
Damn, that was kind of cool. Hey, we do appreciate y'all for coming. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drink some water. Recycle. What do you have for us?
Oh man, we're coming down to the end of January, man. Like you said, drink your water, man. Just be responsible. Those of you that had New Year's resolutions coming into the first year, I hope you're still sticking by them and standing on business, still going strong. Super Bowl's coming up. I hope y'all enjoy that. We all know who's gonna win, of course.
Is it rigged?
It's definitely rigged. They want this three-peat to happen. So you see this before. If he drops this before the Super Bowl, just know we knew Kansas City was gonna win by 3. So yeah, and then man, Mardi Gras season's coming up, so we got to plan something for Mardi Gras.
Oh yeah, more heat, more content coming soon. New guest reveals, more merch, freebies, giveaways, and love. Don't forget. Remember, if it ain't right, get right.